Hello everyone and welcome to the FPL Cougar Show. I'm Chris.
I'm Kieran.
And today we are talking about captaincy for Gameweek 11. Lots of talk about who's the best one to captain this week. We had lots of different options last week, but we've kept it quite simple. We picked two options each which we think could return. I know that you've got your armband firmly placed on Kevin. I've got it on Bruno. Do you want to kick us off by starting talking about why you think KDB is the standout option this week?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're playing Fulham at home, so it speaks for itself. There's obviously a slight doubt around Sterling as well. So captaincy for KDB, who was rested completely in Champions League, ready to go for Fulham, sounds great. Second double-digit return of the season last week with 10 points, and he hit the post, so it could have been a major haul. So he looks like he's come into form at the right time, especially for this week, obviously fixture-wise and captaincy-wise. 0.8 at least. XA of 2.2, which is only second to Grealish in the last 4 weeks, and XG of 1.15. 16 shots, which is the second of all midfielders, just behind Bruno, which for KDB, for shots, that's not always high, so that's good to see him there. One big chance, 11 key passes, which is first of all mids, 4 big chances created, which is first of all mids, and 21 points of the last 4 weeks. This looks like it's nailed on an obvious haul, but that is often one of the most dangerous things to happen in FPL when it looks achingly obvious. So, but they're through in Champions League, so it's a chance for him to be rested again the week after. So 90 minutes against Fulham looks nailed on, and let's hope it's not a Norwich from last year.
Well, exactly. I think it's going to be a strange coming as this one that Bruno could potentially nearly have double the amount of ownership that KDB has. So looking at KDB and Bruno, KDB could be almost a differential captaincy option in that regard. Is quite a scary thing. I've got the armband firmly fixed on Bruno mainly because I don't own Kevin, but I'm still feeling comfortable. So Bruno's had 17 shots in the last 4, which is the joint highest record in the league. He's had 4 big chances, which is the most of all midfielders, and he's also created 4 big chances for his teammates. He just needs Cavani to start perhaps to tuck those away because Rashford and Martial can very rarely do it. He's basically been a freak since he's joined the league. I think he's now, since Gameweek 25 when he joined last season, he's now had 35 more points than Salah overall, so he is sort of developed into the premium asset in the game. The only reason there's a little bit of doubt on this one, West Ham have conceded just 6 big chances in their last 4 games, which is the 4th best total, but I kind of expect United are on a roll at the moment, and he will get a return in this one. Obviously, it remains to see how many minutes he plays in the Champions League. But feeling good about him. All right, captaincy for you. The second option you've picked is a bit of an interesting one.
Yeah, it's Werner. 9.5 million, 23.1% owned. They're playing Leeds, obviously, which is a good fixture for them, especially defense or attacking wise. Had what seems to be like a ton of chances lately. Yeah. He's been sort of unselfish and sort of wasteful, but he's still sort of been returning in the last 4 weeks, 7, 5, and 2. Obviously should have been some bigger hauls there because of the sort of chances he's missed. But yeah, 8 shots, 5 big chances, which is second behind Bamford. Bamford seems to get an extraordinary amount of big chances for some reason. And then 4 key passes and 1 big chance created. So it looks like he's getting used to that left side sort of role, and he's often breaking beyond Tammy, quite like sort of Kane does with Son. Tammy comes a bit deeper, and then the example of Son going in behind, which is obviously Werner. And yeah, I'm happy with that. More of a goal threat than Tammy, it seems like. An XG of 2.18 versus 1.32. So yeah, that's just proved there. And then the Leeds defence have obviously got 2 clean sheets in a row versus Arsenal and Everton, which is obviously a bit unexpected. But before that, they conceded 8 in 2. So yeah, surely Chelsea can break them down here. And I feel like Werner is obviously going to go under the radar for captaincy this week, that's for sure. So yeah, I like his chances this weekend. It's sooner or later he's going to get that massive haul, and because he has been unselfish, but one of these days it's going to click and he's going to get a 20-odd point haul. So I feel like it might be this one. Yeah,
and he's still low-key on penalties as well, isn't he? While Jorginho's out of the team, even though he's playing wide, he has got those in his locker, and maybe even if he scores one while Jorginho's not around, he could basically pick them up full time. So yeah, for 9.5 million, he's looking good. My pick for the second captaincy option is Jota. It's funny we've not mentioned Salah on this video, but it's really thanks to Yotta's form, which has really helped that. So he obviously played 90 minutes against Brighton, but he was taken off early in their Champions League game against Ajax, and it kind of goes to show how important Klopp thinks he is. And up against his old club, I think he's going to be raring to go. So he's had 9, 8, 2, 9 and 9 in his last 5, so only one blank there. And in his last 3 home games, he's had a 9, 8 and a 9. Any of those you'd be more than happy with the captaincy. So last 4 game weeks, averaged 2 shots in the box per appearance, which is the joint most of all Liverpool players. Salah's had 1.67 by comparison. He's also had a higher big chance rate than Salah. He's had 0.75, Salah's had 0.67, and he also leads the way on a creativity front. So big chances created per appearance, he's had 0.5 per game. Salah and Mane both down on 0.1, so shows when he does play, he's got opportunity to get both goals and assists. So I think Yotta's emerging as a real prospect in this Liverpool front line, and it'd be interesting to see over the sort of coming weeks and Christmas how prepared people are to captain him over Big Mo.
Yeah, well, I need to own him first.
Yeah, me too. All right, he could be in this week though for Grealish, but let's see. All right, I think that's everything. Good luck everyone with your captaincy picks for Game Week 11. We'll be back next week to take a look at the options for Game Week 12. Thanks again. Bye bye.